Welcome back to Conversation by IYC. Yachting has long been defined by relationships and access, but today it's increasingly being reshaped by data, technology, and a new generation of clients. In this episode, we're joined by Chairman Stefanos Makrymichalos. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. It's great to be on your podcast.
And we step back to look at the bigger picture, not just adopting new tools, but rethinking how the entire industry operates and who it's being built for. So, Stefanos, yachting has traditionally been a very relationship-driven offline industry. What are the biggest forces pushing it towards a more digital model today?
Well, I think for years now, there's been a trend where everyone, not just clients, but everyone is going towards the internet in order to retrieve information, do their own research before they even contact the specialists. Yachting will always be personal relationship driven, and human interaction is imperative. However, we've been seeing this for years now. The trend has been to lean on technology in order to do the research and then come to us informed before they start venturing into the space of charter or buying a boat or even building a boat.
And is this shift being driven more than by what you mentioned, client expectations, or is it also from internal steering to become more efficient?
Both. Obviously, technology started by creating tools for the experts to be able to utilize what can be offered to them, do it quickly, more efficiently, and also a lot more focused. But then those who are clients are very savvy professionals who have used technology themselves, so they were always very familiar. When it became more accessible, technology started being used more by them, or at least in equal amounts as that is being used by the professionals in the space.
Right. And technology is often seen, let's say, as a tool rather than a philosophy. In your view, what does it actually mean to adopt a digital first mindset in yachting?
Well, it's a little bit difficult to speak about others. We've mostly because we don't really know what their strategy has been on adopting technology beyond what it's offered, the traditional systems that have been offered, CRM systems, ERP. We've been focused on technology day one. We started the company in 2005, and the idea was always behind creating using technology and specifically proprietary technology in order to boost our capabilities. So it's been a philosophy of ours, which now has transitioned into becoming more, we've been more accustomed in having that in our lives, in our professional lives. So the use of technology and the mindset of technology first has always been our goal and objective. And that is the same with, again, going back to the previous question, it's again the same principles that have been followed by the profession, the customers in our space.
But along the way, have you seen resistance, and where was the biggest resistance in the industry to this mindset?
So the adaptation of anything new takes time. It's not easy. It's always met with skepticism. So the resistance sort of starts to dissipate once we start seeing the benefits of the tools that we're using. I think we are at that stage now that there's little resistance. There's fear, perhaps, that technology may replace professionals in the space, which I don't believe it's true. I think it is those who do not adapt and do not understand how to use those tools which are available to them will have a problem in the future.
Yeah.
But the younger generation, or as I shouldn't use that term really because it's not really relevant. It is in any generation it applies. Anyone who is capable of using those tools efficiently are not afraid to experiment and adopt, fail, and try again. are the ones who are going to continue being successful in this space.
Absolutely. And so, speaking of our brokers and our sales and charter consultants, they now have access to more data than ever through platforms like MyIYC. Maybe we can touch a bit on what that is as well. But how has integrating these systems changed the way that our brokers are approaching their client relationships?
I think the MyIYC is a pretty amazing tool, which is still in development. We are now at the third version of this platform, which is completely proprietary. This was developed in order to address a need that our brokers have. They need to have accessibility to data, the ability to make decisions, and or offer opportunities to their clients through the use of technology. They need to be fast. They need to be first in line when a client interacts with them, because obviously it's not just us that the client is talking to. They're talking to multiple other people as well. So we have to be the first, and we need to be accurate and precise with what it is that we're offering. And that's exactly what MyIYC offers. So it is definitely data-driven, but it also has substantial AI capabilities in the back end that gives our brokers the ability to make good decisions.
Right. And touching on AI then, for our management clients, platforms like Blue are helping teams streamline operations. So how are those tools shaping the way that yacht management from IYC is being delivered today, and what strategic advantages does that offer?
A very good question. AI is definitely something. It's a buzzword now, right? And a lot of people swear by it. The thing is, it's the future.
Right.
It definitely enhances capabilities that people have, and it's not there to replace people, but it's actually to give them the ability to make, again, good decisions quickly. In yacht management, we've developed a tool, Blue, which is pretty much governs our entire yacht management service. It is a professional tool used by the yachts and the managers ashore. The whole idea is having all the data which concerns the vessel aggregated in one place and make it easily accessible by those who are concerned. And most importantly, to provide reporting and advice as to what needs to be focused on.
Yeah, which is adopting a strategy where we're being proactive rather than reactive.
Precisely.
And it's addressing costs and all these operational things that, need addressing.
Exactly.
And now looking at charter, we have Reserve by IYC, which is giving clients and owners more transparency and control over the charter process than I think our competitors. How does this tool fit into the broader strategy of delivering this seamless charter experience?
Yeah, this is very interesting. This is part of a strategy. Reserve now gives you the ability to reserve a yacht, and usually those yachts which are very sought of tend to be booked very quickly. So giving the ability to a client to reserve their booking online, not booking the vessel but reserving it, it gives them the option of making sure that this yacht will be available for the period that they want to charter her. It's part of a process, and it's still in development, which gives the clients the ability to go online, find the yacht that they're looking for the specific dates and location that they're looking for, and be able to complete the transaction or get near in completing the transaction. It also shows their seriousness on when it comes to inquiring for this particular vessel, that they're quite serious about wanting to book that vessel, which means that it helps our brokers then formulate the travel plans, finalize the transaction more quickly, and give them priority.
Yeah, because for context, the client would essentially be able to click on reserve, put a credit card hold on this reservation, and then be met with this human face-to-face interaction to go to contract, etc. So.
Well, you know that better than me, Sydney, clearly.
The pace of technological change is accelerating across every industry, but I'm curious in yachting, how important is speed and the ability to adapt quickly as a competitive advantage?
I think it is critical. I think it's you'll see that technology is actually giving smaller companies the advantage over larger companies that don't have that capability in-house. Younger entrepreneurs are definitely using technology to their advantage. More mature and established companies tend to not react as quickly or not don't seem to be prepared to adopt these capabilities, which will put them in a disadvantage. Again, we saw that as an imperative requirement for the viability of IYC, and we've been investing in that space from the very, very beginning.
And if you reflect on the strategy that's been implemented with the platforms and tools at IYC over time, what do you hope will be the lasting impact on the industry?
Well, it's a race to the top, and every company wants that supremacy. I think that we are getting closer to our objective. We've started the company not that long ago. If you come to think about it, when we bought IYC back in 2015, we were one of the smallest players on the market. Now we're among the top 2 or 3, depends on how you look at the data.
Yeah.
And that was because, well, it was part of a lot of hard work, having the right people and very talented people, but also the adaptation, the quick adaptation of technology. I think if we continue on that trajectory, where I have the feel that we are probably 3 to 5 years ahead of everybody else in this space, which will give us the ability to continue developing the company and hopefully put us in the #1 position not too far in the future.
Love it. And before we close, I have 5 quick fire questions for you. Are you ready? No overthinking.
Okay.
Sunrise or sunset anchor?
Sunrise.
Salt on your skin or sun on your face?
Salt on my skin.
Warm Mediterranean breeze or Caribbean trade winds?
Mediterranean breeze.
Engines off or cruising at full speeds?
Engines off all the time.
And finally, a destination that you'll never tire of.
Well, I'm biased. I'm Greek. I'm from Mykonos originally, so the Cyclades in the Aegean is definitely my always go-to place, and I don't think I'm going to find anything else that ever comes close to it.
Well, perfect. Thank you, Stefanos.
Thank you very much, Sydney.